Alright,
You're
so we're in Volskaya. This map is actually pretty early game oriented. It used to be late game oriented, but now that they buffed Triglav, the first objective is like game changing. It's like 70 to 80% of teams who get the first Punisher wins the game, like statistically. So you want to always build an early game composition. That's my strategy. We have the first pick, so we can probably leave Maiev open. I think Maiev is really strong in this map. Maiev and
one more
Maiev,
time.
power picks.
Couldn't hear you.
Just ban. Let's ban out Hanzo.
You got it.
So the reason I'm banning Hanzo is I want to play Maiev on this map because everyone is fighting on point. So you want to play heroes that are good on point. Maiev is S tier and she's also great on point. And her early game is exceptional. If they were to trade ban a Maiev here, then I get Garrosh for free. Garrosh, another super early game oriented hero who also has good matchups into Maiev or Maiev if that were to happen. They leave the Maiev open. I'm going to go for the Maiev. Some teams would prefer Garrosh because Garrosh actually has like a decent matchup into Maiev. But if the Garrosh ever messes up, Maiev gets a team wipe. So I'm going to go ahead and lock here. Remember, we always want to build early game compositions on the map because we do want to secure that first objective. The objective is so strong in this map, you want to be able to snowball. Okay? Since we're in Team League, probably in lower leagues, their draft is not going to be that great. So we're going to focus on making our composition as strong as we can. They open with 2 ranged assassins who are not that meta. So it's pretty weak. But do we have a Garrosh player?
Nope.
I do not play
Play
Garrosh.
it, but
If we
I
pick...
think Forge wants to tank, right?
That's fine. If you want a noob, go for it. And then you can pick up Sukov.
Doing it.
So generally, in drafts, you kind of want to open up your draft very generally. You don't want to show your hand right away. So usually, the way a composition is going to be like shown is through your assassin picks, right? So if you pick your tank and your support first, it's still very flexible. You can build a lot around your tank and your support. Stukov, a very meta support right now. Silence is great for the point. Has good early game with the CC. Pairs well with the Maiev Tether and Warden's Cage. If we had a Garrosh player, I would have picked Garrosh over a noob here just because of how dominant Garrosh is in the early game and getting those picks and snowballing. I would ban a support, maybe like Malf or something. So the reason I'm banning Malf is because we already picked up one pretty meta support. A common strategy is to ban out the other power pick. Malf and Stukov, they're kind of like the king of sustain on this map. A third option that's really strong in the support field is Alex Traza. Just because you pop Dragon on the point, 99 out of 100 times, you probably won't lose that fight with Dragon if Dragon's used properly. That's why Alex Raza is picked so often in this map in the pro meta, at least in North America. So Alex could have actually been our other option, our other ban. A lot of teams will cater towards Alex Raza here. So they show their off lane. They show all 3 assassins, so we want to pick our assassins to counter their assassins here, right? So who has good matchups in Leeming and Sylvanas? Usually it's heroes like Genji, Tracer. But right now, kind of need wave clear, and we also kind of want backline trading. Jaina and Sonya, they both work too. No, I like Sonya better. Jaina is also a good option just because Jaina is super early game oriented. Also, she's got great burst. She controls the wave early game. Sonya's a not bad option either because Sonya generally does pretty well into heroes like Sylvanas and Leeming because they can't actually get much consistent damage on Sonya. Out of the off laners, like the off tanks, I would say Blaze is probably number 1 on this map just because of his rotational speed and because everyone's playing on point. Blaze is able to get so many AoE stuns, right? And it's really important on this map to have a very beefy front line that can really just stand on point forever. So that's why you don't see like more squishy offlaners on this map too much in the pro scene, like Malthael or like, I don't know, Oloak or even Kerrigan. You just need beefy bodies. Generally, the two styles to drafting on this map is like super pick oriented early game, or super beefy frontline with a strong backline that trades very well, like Phoenix and Hanzo. Or you pick a tank that's meant to like just blow up the front line. If you can't hit the back line, you have to build towards blowing up the front line, which is a lot of Garrosh comps. It kind of overlaps. Garrosh is like both a tank killing comp generally and a pick comp. So normally on this map, you'll see either the solo laner in the top lane, and then you rotate mid bot, right? And then you either pick up an early turret or you invade health camp early, or solo laner's top or bottom and you go mid top. Let's do Sonya top solo, and then we're gonna rotate mid bot. Yeah, that's true. They might choose with the Sylvanas, so we can actually fan out at level 1 and search for the Sylvanas, and if they're not choosing, we can group back to mid, get the initial clear. So we can fan out 2-1-2. If we don't see them in a little bit, we can group back mid.
Coming back mid.
Do we see him? Yeah, let's group mid. Let's get this first wave.
Save gloves for me.
Just gonna focus on clearing the wave. I wanna get rotating. Sonya, can you go top? We can go mid bot here. We want to stop the Sylvanas. So the reason why I like going mid bot, I like going mid bot if we have like the early game and we have the wave pressure, just because if we have control of this bottom and we clear it before them, on the second mid wave we can actually just go ahead and rip the health camp, because they're gonna still have someone bot. Let's do the health camp right here.
Coming up. Sun in 1.
We have good point fights. Stukov, make sure you position to the right so you can get a good silence off here. Let's get people to burn this. Yo, Rewind, can you come over soon? Oh, I actually got really chunked here.
Stun in 1.
I'm just hitting Blaze for now. That's all I can hit.
Blaze. That's fine.
We got the point. Let me pick it up.
Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna actually reset right here. Let's get back to lanes. We need to deal with bottom. Can someone get straight to bottom? So that wasn't like the cleanest execution of doing that camp. I think I got a little bit too chunked easily there. What we should have been able to do is we should have been able to rip that camp and get it out like maybe like 5 to 10 seconds earlier, so that we can respond to the Sylvanas. The XP is still pretty even, just because doing this camp gives you a 630 XP, which is like a tower and a half worth. So oftentimes it's actually worth to give up a lane of soak if you can secure that, just because if you can pile on as many items as you can before the objective, you have a higher chance just to win it, just because it's like the more items you have, it's like having another hero.
That's my bad. I should have killed.
No problem.
Let's just keep soaking mid bot here. I have turret. Can someone pick this up? I'm gonna pick up the bot soak here.
Jaina, can you pick it up?
Yeah, Jaina, get it.
Yeah.
So it's really important to be on the objective first and be contesting it. Just
Can we
because
top first?
once you get control of this objective, the other team cannot possibly get percentage until they completely push you off. So during that entire time of posturing and having a stalemate kind of posturing, you are getting percentage while the other team is not. So it's important to get on point first. I'm coming.
We have good point control here.
Yeah, we just posture like this. Stukov, make sure you're always in a position to get a good silence. Looks like Blaze charges down. They dropped their turret. Let's drop our items and let's go in.
Good job. Sylvanas.
They're really low. We have health camp. This turret is kind of melting me. Nice. Play slow. Let's not give leaving resets.
We're good, we're good.
We're good.
Get the squill for
So while both of us are dead, we should probably reset. Because they're going to be coming from Fountain with fulls.
I'm gonna go clear top.
So it's a good idea to reset. Get lanes pushed out.
I'm good, I'm good. Just give me a heal when you can.
No, 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 don't grab camp. They might recontest, so we want to be here as 5. No, they're not. Okay.
I'm in. Someone else. Probably.
I can pick up the bot soak. I think a noob's Dukov is fine. So what you want to do with this early trigger lob?
Wall first.
Yeah, we should get mid wall, right? And then after you get mid wall, don't focus heroes at all. Like unless they're completely inting and free, just ignore and only go for structures. You go mid wall, and then you go to top wall, and then you want to get the top wall ideally because you want to set up for the next objective, which always spawns top after mid. And if you're able to get the well down and this wall down for the next objective, the enemy team's posturing and positioning changes, and it's a lot weaker because they can't back up and tap the healing wall either.
Sneak in and get this wall. Focus the wall.
So that's common tactic in
Can you
pro
get out
strategy. You go mid wall straight to
Yeah,
top
get him out,
wall,
get him
and
out,
then you
get
get the
him out.
well, and then you're geared up
I'll
to
be
win the
fine.
next
After
fight.
taking 10.
Because you're usually a level and a half or 2 levels up. Plus you got the wall down, so it's
Cool.
like not as safe to back
Midway.
up.
Actually, we're good.
Plus you get
I
the tap.
guess you can do the camp.
Yeah, we can rip our camps. Once we're 10, we can think about doing the healing camp or invading if they haven't done it yet.
I'm gonna catch mid so.
We're gonna get accelerated here off the turret XP.
2 mid.
So they're probably on their
Up.
turret camp. Maybe Thrallas. No, they're all showing.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Holy crap.
If we can get 10, they're gonna go heal camp. If we can get 10 real quick, we can just do it. No, they're just soaking.
Might need some help top.
I'm getting you 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can turn this. We can hard turn if they overextend. No, they're backing up. Let's just do the health camp.
I'm posturing.
So generally on this map, when you have like a format, you want your offlaner or your second melee to always be in the far lane, so you can go and soak rewind. Next objective is top, so you want to mainly be like the mid and bot soaker.
Okay, good. So,
2 top. Sylvana's pushing bot. Or 10.
Yeah, if we get the Sylvanas pick, we can instantly invade their turret
top.
camp.
Li Ming's mid.
Looks like we do. Let's go straight here, guys.
Ult coming.
That means we're gonna have 3 items for this objective, which is
Wanna
pretty
try
much another hero. It's gonna be like a 6 vs 5, pretty much.
I'm gonna cover you. Cool.
So right now, at this point in the game, we're a
Wanna
level
get
and a
this
half
guy
up.
So we can... no,
We have 3 items to 0. We got their top wall and their top fountain pretty much pretty low. If we manage to secure this top wall, which we should have been able to, if we utilize the protector efficiently, it's pretty much game. As long as we do not get picked and we don't like overextend, there should be no way to lose this fight with 3 items, stat advantage and possible talent advantage, and with a healing advantage. So all we have to do right now is soak and play really safe and just play on point together.
I'm gonna stand a point.
Yeah.
it's a combustion, so it should be easy to kill Blaze.
Sonya, make sure you rotate soonish. We could also play for
Might be looking
13.
at 13.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just play for 13. Sonya, stay bot. Let's look at 3 more. We're like 3.5 waves away from 13.
Clear this camp and be safe.
But if we were like even further from 13 and 13 was not an option, we would probably still win the fight like easily. Yeah, we can do 1 more turret camp if someone can pick this up. A noob come down? Oh, Sonya, yeah, Sonya has space. Okay.
Yeah, we're a bit far.
Make sure we just don't get picked. As long as we don't get picked, this game is already over.
I'm ready to go in when
Yeah, we're coming in soon. 10 seconds away.
I'm gonna wait.
You can start moving in now. Leeming's still stuck mid.
I'm in.
We can actually just hard engage. They're not 13. start the fight on Blaze. Oh, that's combustion out. I dodged silence.
Lucio's in Cocoon.
Watch Jaina. She's pretty low. They gotta reset, but we should still win. They're always really low. I'm looking at Sylve here.
Oh, clever.
Just play on point.
Fighting.
Oh, alright. Generally, when we have turrets, we want to place the aggro if we can. As aggro as we can. But we still win this. I have ult up.
Careful, rewind. No one's with you.
Actually, I'm looking for something here. They're all clumped.
Oh,
I got a big tether.
drop the heal camp. Drop the heal camp.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Just play on point.
I'm on point. Oh, you guys.
Okay, so generally, when we have turrets getting placed down, you want to place them in a spot where it's gonna get value the entire time, right?
Just
So
fight-
if we
fight
were to
our
able
turrets,
to
fight our
place the turrets
turrets,
like
don't fight too far.
here, and here, then they last for like
If you have
40
tap,
seconds.
tap.
You need to think ahead so that your turrets will get value even 40 seconds later. Notice I didn't use my heal pack because I noticed we already dropped 3 items. You don't want to like go overboard and placing so many items at once that you don't need to. Let's play back on point. They're still not 13.
We also have the heal camp, so.
Yeah, we have heal
over-
camp, so just play on point and around the heal camp.
It's globe.
Let's get a.
A noob could go in.
Let's
I can
get.
go in.
Yeah. I'll go in 2. I'll go in 2.
Top or bot.
I think we go. I think we go mid fort to bottom here. Can you back this up?
Yep.
Make sure you guys come around to mid fort here. And then we want to go bottom after this.
Got it.
Reason being, next objective is bot. Yo, can someone pick up this bot? So it's like maybe 2.5
Okay.
waves. Next objective spawns bot, so if we can take out bot wall and bot well, helps our chances of winning objective. Make sure you turn off the fort if you can.
6 seconds.
Okay.
Careful, this
Watch
Sukov.
Sukov.
Peel first, Sukov.
Yeah, I'm coming.
He's fine, he's fine.
Alright, I'm backing off for now. Thrall?
I'm looking. I'm looking. Oh, we got a web on him. We can dive this. Nice.
Yep, good. We can get this.
I think with this, we get all the camps. We get triple item again. We set up for next objective. If we stack up items like this, it's
Anchoring.
like next objective. You just keep playing for the objective. Basically, the entire goal of this map is to make your point fight as strong as possible. Right? Because the objective is so strong on this
I'll
map.
posture for top camp.
Like, right now, we're probably not utilizing the objective as best as we could have. Or as
Yeah,
good as we
feel
can,
focused.
but when you utilize it correctly, this objective is like really deadly. You can end at like level 16 with this objective sometimes.
Sukov, swap the turret for it. Okay, never mind.
It's fine, it's fine. So as long as we just play safe and we stick together and don't get picked, we should win next objective, and we should guarantee a keep with this.
Charles mid. Just keeping the blaze out. We're good.
Yo, we can catch them out
Pushing
mid.
mid.
They're overextended.
Fight mid, fight mid.
They're gonna kite down, so make sure you. I got a catch on them. No, I inted. I didn't catch anyone, team. Nice. We can maybe pick up
catch
a wall off
flies.
that.
Okay, going mid.
Yeah, we can go mid. Mid's closest.
Beetles.
Make sure we don't play too fast. They have Leaming and Sylph. It's good damage. Let's focus the buildings here and then back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucio's spawning in a sec. Back up and pick up Soak, top and bottom here.
Going bot.
So even though they're going to be similar talents, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items. So I'm confident we're going to be able to win any fight, barring some insane
They're all
wombo
mid.
combo
Careful,
by them.
rotate.
Hey, they're all missing off the map, so we want to be a little bit
Yeah.
careful, Rewind.
Careful,
Make
careful.
sure we rotate safely. Looks like they're looking for a dive bottom. Can you guys back up?
Mount,
This-
mount, Sukov, mount up.
They're desperate for a fight since this is
I have
like.
to just mount, just mount.
So other teams desperate for a fight right now just because
We're good. Don't
this is one of the only fights they're gonna get pre-20. If they make us burn our items out here and not an objective, that's a big win for them. So we don't want to take any fight unless it's on
probably
point where our
going
items
mid.
will get full value for 40 seconds.
Gotcha, so
Let's push on. Yeah, let's pile onto point. Rewind, come. Let's just pile onto point. Come onto point. Come onto point. Come onto point. Come onto point. We don't want to fight him in lane.
go on point, go on point.
We got beat drop out. If we fight on point, we can use our items. Nice engage. We can drop our items here. I got a big tether.
We're silenced. Sylvanas? Psalm's got it.
I'm on self.
I'm gonna soak some damage for you. Go on point, go on point.
Yeah, make sure we're on point. We can maybe split off as 4 to do their turret.
Coming.
Visionary, come. She just E'd.
Yep, we got it.
Let's do our turret now. Actually, we should just shove. We should shove. We don't need our turret. We can just set up a win condition here. We want to go through bot with a protector.
Let me tank.
Oh, we got this
Oh,
guy.
shit.
Free. Break him out.
I'm good.
Yeah. So this next Punisher should
Play out
end
slowly, play it slowly. We're good.
because we still have. Dang, everyone used items. Okay.
Take it.
Ideally,
Update.
you want to communicate with your team who's dropping what,
Yeah, no.
so we don't stack 3 turrets
We're good.
at the same point.
Rewind, take it to us, and
Yeah,
just
take
wait
it to
for them
us. Let's get Jaina in here.
We're gonna hit 20.
Reason being, in the later game, you kind of want your squishier heroes in, just because when you're pushing at keep wall or keeps,
Okay.
it's easier for the enemy team to dive and just go for your squishy. Blaze, nice pick. All right, let's go for
Focus-
keep and then
focus
core.
keep, focus keep.
Yeah, focus keep and then core. We don't wanna worry about heroes at all. All right, let's go core. Actually, yeah, we can kill Syl first. Nice. Let's go to march to core now. Protector go left. The rest of us go right and up. Protector go left. Drop all your items if you have any.
I'm taking aggro, so keep focusing.
Nice job. GG's, guys.
Got it. GG.
GG.
What situation would you want main tank Blaze? Blaze is not really a main tank just because of how unreliable his engage is. As a main tank, like if you're flanking with Blaze and you get like a nice stun, it's more reliable, but as a main tank, it's not so much.